Is it possible for NFTs to produce passive income? An extensive investigation. As a result of the meteoric rise in popularity of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, our conceptions of digital ownership and value have been fundamentally altered. The topic of whether or not non-fungible tokens, NFTs, can reliably create passive income is very important, notwithstanding the hype and the odd stratospheric sale. Depending on your plan, the current state of the market, and a fair dose of realism, the answer is complex and multifaceted. Let's carefully investigate both the opportunities and the potential dangers. Recognizing the nature of the NFT landscape. It is vital to have a solid understanding of the NFT landscape before beginning to explore passive income strategies. No-fee tokens, NFTs, are one-of-a-kind digital assets that can be verified on a blockchain, hence demonstrating ownership and legitimacy. This has resulted in the creation of opportunities in a variety of fields, including gaming, virtual real estate, and digital art and collectibles that are available online. Nevertheless, the market is extremely volatile, with trends, excitement cycles, and the general performance of the cryptocurrency market all having an impact on its behavior. To effectively manage expectations, it is essential to have a solid understanding of this inherent instability. Successful methods for earning passive income from NFTs. Several different approaches have the potential to create passive income from NFTs, and each of these approaches comes with its own set of benefits and drawbacks. Royalties on resales. This potential source of passive revenue from NFTs is undoubtedly the most tempting feature of the business. A great number of marketplaces for non-fungible tokens, NFTs, give authors the ability to determine a royalty percentage, usually ranging from 2.5% to 10% for each subsequent selling of their NFTs. This means that you will receive a regular payment each time your NFT is transferred to a new owner, which will create a potential income stream that will last for a long time. On the other hand, the success of this strategy is strongly dependent on the popularity of the NFT, the demand in the market, and the number of times that resales occur. The amount of royalty income generated by an NFT that is much sought after will be significantly more than that of an NFT that receives little attention. Some non-fungible token, NFT projects, include staking methods, while yield farming is another example. The possession of particular NFTs grants you the ability to take part in staking pools, where you can receive rewards in the native token of the project or in other NFTs. For the purpose of yield farming, you will use your non-fungible tokens, NFTs, to provide liquidity to decentralized exchanges, DEXs, thereby generating fees and rewards. The payouts are highly variable and rely on a number of factors, including the project, the demand for the NFTs, and the general state of the cryptocurrency market. This is generally considered to be a higher-risk undertaking because it demands an understanding of the principles of decentralized finance, DeFi. Lending and leasing of NFTs. Online platforms are coming into existence that enable owners of NFTs to lend or lease their NFTs to other individuals. By doing so, you are able to generate income from your non-fungible tokens, NFTs, without permanently relinquishing ownership. A number of factors, including the length of the lease, the overall market conditions, and the desirability of the NFT, all contribute to the rental income. The hazards that are involved with this strategy include the necessity of locating a platform that can be relied upon and the mitigation of the chance of your NFT being damaged or lost. In the relatively new method known as fractionalized non-fungible tokens, NFTs, a single NFT is divided into fractionalized units that are smaller in size and each of which represents a portion of ownership. After that, owners of these fractional units are eligible to receive a piece of any royalties or income that is created by the initial non-fungible token, NFT. By utilizing this method, it is possible to enhance liquidity and make high-value non-financial instruments, NFTs, more accessible to smaller investors, which may result in an increase in the total income earned by the NFT. In order to accomplish this, however, it is necessary to locate trustworthy fractionalization platforms and to have an awareness of the complexity of fractional ownership. NFT-based utility and membership. Certain NFTs provide holders with unique access to a variety services, discounted products, or luxury experiences. This has the potential to create passive income. In order for this strategy to be successful, it is necessary to develop an alluring value proposition for stakeholders who hold NFTs. Risk reduction and mitigation. Due to the volatility of the NFT market and the presence of frauds, proper risk management is required. Avoid putting all of your eggs in one basket by diversifying your investments. Your portfolio of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, should be diversified among a variety of projects, genres, and artists in order to lessen the impact of price swings in any one NFT. Due diligence. Before investing in any NFT project, conduct exhaustive research on the project. Ensure that the white paper, team, roadmap, and community engagement for the project are thoroughly examined. Be aware of projects that make promises that are impossible to fulfill or provide information that is ambiguous. Security of the platform. Select NFT markets and platforms that have a good reputation and are secure. When you are considering keeping your NFTs, it is important to investigate the platform's security measures, track record, and user evaluations. Taking into consideration the liquidity of your non-financial instruments, NFTs, is important. It is challenging to sell certain NFTs in a short amount of time without making major price reductions. Taking this into consideration is important when selecting which NFTs to purchase. Market research. Maintain a current awareness of the latest market news and trends. It is possible to make more educated investment decisions and reduce risk when one has a better understanding of the factors that influence the prices of NFTs. Concluding remarks. Non-financial transactions, NFTs, present the opportunity to generate passive income through a variety of ways. Nevertheless, it is of the utmost importance to approach the market with reasonable expectations, to conduct extensive research, and to have a solid comprehension of the risks that are involved. Having a long-term view, diversification, risk management, and careful selection of non-financial instruments, NFTs, are all necessary components for achieving success. Treat investments in non-financial assets, NFTs, in the same manner as any other investment, with due diligence and an emphasis on long-term strategy rather than short-term gains.